Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi Moaid Katan Aleph. The Gemara discusses the Halacha of Atifat Yishmaelim. A person during Shiva is supposed to be wrapped like the Yishmaelim of the Gemara's times, which means almost similar to where we wrap ourselves in a talit when we first put it on, and it almost covers our whole face up. The Gemara mentions it, Rambam, Rif, Rosh, Tor, Shulchan Aruch, everyone brings it down, and yet we don't do such a thing. Not only do we not do it, if one does do it, he'd be in violation. Why is that? So Shulchan Aruch does bring it down in Yoredeya Shin Pei Vav. He has it, but then the Ramah says that we don't do it today. The Poskim explain it's because it would be considered a schok, a joke, and it's not really the way people address, at least in the Ramah's times, and the people around would look at it as not a serious kind of thing on the opposite manner. Not add on to the Availut, it would take away from the Availut. And the Ramah finishes that one should not change the meaning in Klal Yisrael. Of course, this brings up a very, very delicate topic. If Allah Gemara says to do such a thing, like Atifat Yishmaelim, wrap ourselves and sit that way during Shiva, how would we go ahead and say, well, we don't do it today because it's not going to produce the results that we want? This is a question only the Balei Masorah can answer. A gadol has to deal with such a question. When do we say that an action is a fixed action and it's not negotiable and it must be done exactly as is? And even if the result does not seem to be accomplished, it's enough for us to get into. Climbing a tree on Shabbat is usher because you're going to come to take a branch. I'm not going to take a branch. I'll be careful not to take a branch. This tree doesn't have any branches on. The results are not really taken into account. We cannot climb a tree on Shabbat, period. When would we take results and the product into account? It has to be something analyzed by the Gedolim. And in this specific case, the Gedolim decided, and it already goes back to the times of Tosfot. The Gra on the Shulchan Aruch Shin Pei Vav refers us to Tosfot Chafal from Moaid Katan. And they already discusses that idea that maybe we don't do Atifat Yishmaelim. So already the Rishonim had the possibility that Atifat Yishmaelim is not a halacha per se, where the action itself is what's demanded, but it's rather a maaseh which is supposed to accomplish a result, and if the result is not accomplished, we don't do the maaseh. So this is the most important halacha, not just regarding the specific shaila of Atifa Yishmaelim and Availut, but in terms of our general approach to halacha and to know what halacha is absolutely fixed and which one might be something that is subject to change, something which the poskim, of course, have to deal with on a case-by-case basis. Shalom.